who is somewhere back here. I think he's right here in the 48 car. So Leo, after winning, is the points leader at entering Rockingham. We'll see if he has another good run to keep that up. As we'll go over some more notables in the field, and as I'm also joined by Joquan Stewart in the booth tonight.
Hello. Yeah, exciting race here at Rockingham. First race at Daytona was an absolute showcase, a thriller. Excited to see what the series has in store for us today.
Yeah, Rockingham, obviously, I think it's a mile and a half, something like that. No, it's 1 mile. So same length as New Hampshire, roughly, but a lot more thrilling of a racetrack, in my opinion. We got a
Yeah,
long
with
race
its
ahead of us, like 158 laps or something here at Rockingham. Go ahead, Joquan.
yeah, and with its steep banking in the corners here, it really provides great action from all sorts of lanes, top, bottom, you name it. Uh, it's a really good, smooth flowing racetrack. It's really a unique racetrack from the rest of them, and I love coming here.
And we'll go to qualifying and see who's on the pole. And top of the board in practice was JBS Kalhoff's Donald G. Hump in the 35.
Will be top of the board in qualifying.
Here it is right here.
B.
So,
Cooper.
yep. Here we go. About to go over the starting grid for this race. It is on the front row. It is the 32 of Magical Koopa on the pole. First pole of the season for her, and starting on the front row for the first time this season, the 76 of Dodgeville Artist for Wolf Motorsports. Row 2 is one of the JBS Galoff cars, Noisy in the 63, and Patrick Starr rocking the new Rainbow Six Siege Chevrolet. Then is Ryan, the Shell Ryan in the Coca-Cola Toyota, and Joey Tartamella in the 9. Then is Jeremy Phoenix in the 19, and Santi Messi in the 5. Then is the 45 of Crazy BGD and the 16 of Last NASCAR Fan. The second was the second of 3 Wolf Motorsports cars of a Hamlin fan and the 78 of Jaden. And it's the 06 of Gustavus Adolphus and the 12 of Dylan Does Stuff. Then it's the 21 of Braden and the 35 of Final G Hump, who is top of the board in practice. Then it is the 20 of Kyler Sustrai and the 3 of Mix Advocate. Then behind them is Mix Advocate's JBS Gallop Racing teammate David Kreutz and the 33 Professor Prost. Then it's the 8 of Super Destroyer and last week's winner, trying to go back-to-back, Leo in the 48. Then it's Slinky in the 24, and then it is Austin Plays in the 67. Then it's Colton Van Alst, who crashed hard in Daytona last week, trying to have a rebound this week in the 23, and Panos Boy in the 56. Then it is Aqua in the Subnautica Ford. Then it is Biz in the new FedEx Dodge. Then it is the 36 of Stereotypical NASCAR Fan and the 7 of Fantota 500 Champ EXO. Then is the 25 of Monster, who fell just short of a shell win last weekend by 1/1000th of a second in the new Joe Hendry Chevrolet. Then is
We believe.
Then it is Jeff Bolton in the 46. Then behind them is the 11 of Red and the 55 of Montana. Then it's Reese in the 02 and the 81 of Ev, who had a great showing along with his teammate Monster. Then it is Kyle in the 10 making his first start of the Shell season. And then it's Board in the 2. Then behind them, it is Kyle's Allied teammate Joe with the T in the 74, and Jack Zander making his first start of the season in the 00. It's the 98 of Connor Hahn and the 54 of Neon Rider rounding out the field. So we've seen Rockingham races in the past, and mainly the big thing about Rockingham races is that they can go green. It's a balance between they can go green for a long period of time, and have a caution in between that period, and it just creates great racing, and that's what makes Rockingham just a really good racetrack and a really fun race to watch.
One thing that you might want to look out for, I'm not sure if it happens at Rockingham a lot, but when there's a long green flag run and we start like pitting, we start like pitting for green flag pit stops. Maybe like a caution in between those periods in the middle of the green flag pit stop that shuffles up the whole field. I've seen that a lot in the show series, and maybe that can happen today too.
I think just under 30 seconds till we get the command to start engines, and we have 25 seconds. Who's going to win today? I think it's going to be the guy who has the best long run car of this race. It's going to be interesting to see, who can make their car live for the long green flag run. We have 158 laps on our hands today. And it's going to be a fun one.
Drivers, start your engines!
There you go. There's the command to start engines for the second race of the season in the Shell Series at Rockingham. As they pace down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 for the second time this season, we're going to see the pace car go on to pit road. And the 32 of Koopa will lead them back to the green flag.
Here we go.
Second time this season, we're under green from Rockingham.
And Cooper just got a great start. Already clears the 76.
Already clear down to turn 1.
Already got 3 wide, 4 wide.
Oh, and they're
wrecking already. Didn't take that long. Ross is in it.
Big crash.
46, 98,
Fulton,
others.
and it's just a big pileup.
Wow, that did not take long at all. And the yellow is out on lap 1.
Didn't even make it. Didn't even make it 2 corners here. Rockingham. We've already have multiple cars out the race.
I think he's gonna make it out okay. There's a 23. Wow, we got to see what happened there. I believe you're right.
I saw them.
I believe you're right. It was 4 wide, but we got.
Yeah, I saw them going straight. That 4 right there.
Yeah, it was actually between the ABS Galhoff teammates, Mix Advocate and Funnel G Hump. And that just caused a huge mess on the back straightaway.
Yeah, Fulton got up on 2 wheels.
Already taking out multiple cars. Yeah, you saw Funnel G Hump way up the track, and then everybody was just kind of going for gaps that really weren't there to begin with. Saw Leo actually got caught up in it. Last week's winner. I think he'll be okay. Doesn't look like he has much damage, but I think he'll have to come to pit road for tires for sure.
I think the 23 Colton Van also will be okay too.
Yeah, you saw the 8 just come up the racetrack and he was not clear. But really, you shouldn't be making it 4 wide on lap 1 anyway. Yeah. I'm not sure what the motive was. And then the 46 got turned up into the wall and then collected the 98 and the 2.
You shouldn't really be making a 4 wide at Rockingham, period, in the turns.
Amen to that. So already we're under our first caution on lap number 1.
And we look to be having some pitters. I don't think these are the guys that got. No, they're not. So,
63, 16 coming in. I guess they just want to make some adjustments after the green flag dropped. But they'll be riding shotgun on the field. But the 32 stays out, so Koopa will still lead the field. Here you
it looks
are,
like
35. I think 35 is most damage out of anybody.
the driver that didn't get any damage just stopping for fuel. Had that adjustments. And
That's a bad first lap for the JBS Call-Off guys. And we talked about Faunold. He got top of the board in practice, but that car is all torn up now. And it only took half a lap.
PS call-off team, it was looking pretty promising at the start there. All 4 cars pretty much in the top half of the field, and now 2 of them are already taken out here in less than 2 corners. So that's unfortunate for that team.
Looks like everybody will continue. The 35 will go back on the racetrack. Obviously, they'll probably not be on the same pace the leader. Same for the 46 here and the 54.
And his shit just crashed. Why are there 2 Sunders?
Oh my god.
My Discord crashed.
All right, so it wasn't your entire computer. Bro, there were 2 of you.
Yeah, my Discord crashed, which isn't a good sign. So I'm turning the frame rate down a little bit.
Right.
This guy just
Right,
clone himself, bro.
So there were 2 of me?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was.
there was 2 of you in the chat thingy.
The audience.
Are we 1 to green yet?
Yes, we are.
We are indeed 1 to green, yeah.
The front row will be the same as it was at the start, being Koopa and Dodgeville.
I'm interested to see if the 63 and the I forget the other car who pitted,
62.
but no, the 63, whoever pitted
Oh, yeah, the 63.
before the other, yeah.
Yeah, 63 and the 16.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they'll make their way up through the field here on more fuel. They were in the top 10, both of them, so they have pretty fast cars, so I believe they can do it.
We'll see as we're back double file once again. How does this restart go? Coming back to the green flag. We'll be led by the 32 once again on lap 5. Coming to the restart, and we're back under green. '76 got about the same reaction time as the 32 this time, but the 32 still has the advantage into 1 and is clear. The 76, but look at that 30. Look at the 34 still challenging for position.
Pretty wide in the back here.
Went for the lead, but the 32 was able to stay in the lead. Now here comes the 53 of Patrick Starr. Yeah, these restarts, the thing about these restarts is that they are crazy. They are very action-packed, especially in the middle of the field towards the back, as the 76 is now stuck on the top, and that is not where you want to be on the early going. But looks like it's better this time around, as the 32 still has the lead over the 34. Still 2 wide, further back in the field.
Single filed out here for the top almost 10. Here comes the 53, though. Patrick Starr looking to the inside of the 34.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
back out of
won't.
that. Gonna back out of that. Did not have a good enough run. But yeah, you see the
76
76.
is dropping like a
76
rock.
76 just dropping back multiple positions. This, like I said, this is not where you want to be on the at the start of the race. But I think he's gonna find a spot right in front of the 63 here. Finally, all the way back in 14th.
63 already making some good progress here. He was one of the cars who pitted under the caution. Uh, Not quite sure where the 16 is, but I'm sure he's also finding his way.
Oh, here we go. Lead change. Maybe. 34 look to the inside for the lead, but the 53 of Patrick is right there as well. You know, Patrick obviously trying to make a name for himself in the Shell Series after, you know, losing his cup ride in very controversial circumstances, you know, trying to prove everybody why he should be in the Cup Series right now. As they head down the backstretch, here comes a 34, big dive into turn 3 for the lead. So now Ryan is to the front. And the 32 is about to go backwards.
Yeah, once you get on this outside, it's just kind of like a train all the way to the back. Because everybody else is right in the inside line so hard that you can't really go anywhere. Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna start in line here, right in front of the 91.
91, but the 91 was there.
91 moved him a little bit.
Yeah, and if the 32 came down, oh, they're 3 wide. That's the 21.
3 wide.
For it. Off of turn 2.
21,
32 has to back out
62,
here.
and 32.
As they're side by side. 21 under the 62. Kreutz actually gets a really good run off of turn 4. And he's going to get clear the 21.
He's in the clear.
You can make good runs off of the top. You just gotta do it right. And the 32 is kind of struggling to do that. As now they're 3 wide, and that really got tight right there. Now you see the 53 trying to make a run on the 34 here.
Patrick Scar's been peaking these last couple of laps here on the leader. Red Panda Racer, he's falling back on the outside.
See some guys back here like Leo running in 22nd, was caught up in that opening lap crash. Still slowly but surely making his way through the field. Won last week trying to be the first driver to go back-to-back and wins this season.
That would be a huge... Ooh.
But go ahead.
That would be a huge accomplishment for Leo's career, as he's really kind of turned his career around from what I've been hearing. I heard he had like a rough ride in the previous season, and kind of how he ended up where he is now, but he's making the best out of his opportunity.
Another lead change right here. Patrick Starr to the lead, passing the 34. Now the 91's going for second.
62 also looking for fourth back there. He's not gonna get there quite yet. 91 clears a 34.
Now we're on lap 19. This is where you kind of start to get the feeling that, you know, the long run really matters here, and this is gonna start. You're gonna start to see who has the better long run cars to challenge, you know, this leader Patrick Starr, because he is pulling away, I think, from the 91. So he seems to be the best car on track as of right now, but that could change as we go deeper and deeper into the race. The 53 leads lap 20. I think the 91 is on par with the 53's times.
I think the field's starting to settle down a little bit here.
Yeah, starting to spread out. Now the tire wear is kind of starting to go in effect. Single file for the top 5 as the 20 tried to go for a move on the 21. You see the 76 who started second but fell way back is trying to recharge through the field. Same with the 32. You see the 32 right in the background there. And the 76 is back inside the top 10. If he can come back through the field like this, I think that he's got one of the cars to beat as well.
Yeah, and he definitely showed that speed in qualifying. I feel like he can do it too, and I feel like he knows how to get on this racetrack, and uh, obviously proving it is he's going to go and peek down the inside of the 20. I don't think he's going to make the pass quite yet, though.
Nope. 63 looking for a move. You know, he was one of those guys that pitted at during the caution. Looks like it hasn't really had a big impact, but you know, still making up spots slowly as the 21 is up the racetrack a little bit. You start to see the field get a little bit more strung out. And it's 21. I think he's kind of struggling right here. He's holding up the guys right behind him. As the 76 goes for a big dive and a bump and run.
Oh! 76, he's getting aggressive. He knows he has a good car. He's starting to bid and get impatient here.
That's how you make the bump and run work, though.
Yep.
Oh, the 63.
Oh!
Hook him. They were almost 3 wide off of turn 4. And the 74 cuts right in front of his teammate. And the 7 of EXO, and he's loose off of turn 2. So a lot going on here.
Man.
27. And the 7 almost get.
Oh, contact.
Those are teammates. And now here's the 00 of Jack Xander making his first start of the season up inside the top 15.
Patrick Star hasn't quite ran away with this lead yet.
Yeah, the
91's kind of tracking him down here.
Yeah, he's still trailing by 2/10, but you know, he's still there. 62 right behind the 06. I think the 62's also got a fast car here. As the 76 looking for another move on the 21. Just not able to get to the inside there. So that's going to open the door for the 63. Oh, we got tied off the corner. That's going to give the 78 a bit of a run, actually.
Even down the front stretch.
78 still hanging on the corner panel. But the 63's got him.
63 is clear, yeah.
Now 78
I opened the door for the 20.
Yeah, you see the 91 giving a lot of pressure to the 53, actually. He didn't really fire off.
This is where you start to see.
Sorry.
Well, this is where you start to see that 60, 70 lap long run that we always see at Rockingham. And this is where the strategy comes into play, and this is the most important part of the race.
Yeah, but I was saying, the 91 didn't really fire off on the short run, but he's back up to the 53 and challenging for the lead.
Yeah, the 91's consistent too.
Yeah, he got a great exit off of the board there. He's looking to the inside.
He's gonna look to the inside here.
53 still has the position. The 91 gets tight. Has to keep up the inside. 53 doing a really good job of defending right here. Because he knows the 91's got a pretty fast machine right now. They run about the exact same line through 1 and 2, but the 91 is just better through the center.
91 can rotate his car a little bit further down than the 53 can in the middle of the corner. It's paying off here for the 91.
Oh yeah, he gets a big run off of the exit of the corner. Kind of ran a little higher than the 53 there, but you know, such a short front stretch. You know, you gotta have a huge run to make a pass. Oh,
53 slipped a little bit, but yeah, 91 also got loose off the corner. Couldn't take advantage of it.
63 also has a really good car, giving some pressure to another really good car, the 76 here, as they're up the racetrack. All of them are up the racetrack because the 06 is pitting.
06 fitting.
And the
That opened the door wide open for the 63 to get onto the 76.
As one car hard into the wall, that was Aqua in the 15 getting in the wall there. But kept it straight. I think same thing happened to Ev right there in the 81. But still no wrecks as here come the two leaders down to pit road. The 34 stays out. And many others.
Patrick Star had a little bit of a better entrance into the pit lane in the 91 car.
Now what they are not hoping for right now is a caution. See, the 3 has a lot of names.
Big damage on McAdvocate's car.
He was also caught up in the lap 1 wreck. The 12's coming to pit road. The 63 just barely scrapes the wall. I think the 21 got it
21
worse.
got in the wall too.
Yeah, these guys trying to miss the cars that are coming to pit road because it is such a you have to slow down so much to get on a pit road here. You see, you know, how flat the apron is compared to the banking. So it's really hard to get on a pit road here, almost like Darlington in a sense.
63 is going to run out a lot longer than the rest of these guys. I think he took fuel on his stop earlier and on lap 3. As well as 16.
Yeah.
This is going to shake them up a lot.
App State. Actually, no, the 16 pitted, I think.
Yeah, the 16 pitted with that 63.
Oh. Wait, why is he 40th then?
It's strange. I'm not quite sure about that one.
But, anywho, the 63 is still staying on the racetrack, and that might cause a problem for the 2 right here, because he's got to get around him, and he's on fresh tires. There he goes. Yeah, it's just a gut-wrenching feeling, you know, when you're stuck behind a car that is, you know, running long and are way older tires than you, and you can't pass them.
Here he comes down the pit road, though. 3 wide behind him.
Oh, contact!
Oh!
They save it. That was a 33.
Close.
So I think after this, everyone would have pitted, but Patrick Starr got ahead of the 91 and stayed ahead of the 91. They both came to pit road together. The 16 is still staying out, surprisingly. I'm not sure how long he's running.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how he got to 40th. I think it's a lap down.
Yeah. That's very strange. Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful though, because there are a lot of cars that are coming at a higher rate of speed than he is. Like the 15 and the 98, and I think the 16 is he not coming to pit road? No.
Interesting strategy call from the 16 here.
Yeah, and he's gonna have the leaders right in his tail. So let's see how this shapes up. There goes the 53 and the 91, so they're all good.
63 and Noisy lost a ton of ground there from his strategy call.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, Leo.
16.
How about Leo's strategy call? That's put him all the way. This strategy call by pitting early has put him all the way up to 7th now in that 48. As you see,
He's
Ev is
got
getting
the
really held up. Ev is also a lap down. I think that was because he had to fix the damage on his Menard Chevrolet.
Yeah.
As the 46 is 3 laps down. I mean, I think I might just be on pure pace though. As this is a very big mess. As
Oh my.
the
Oh,
16 is coming to pit road and finally. But that was about 3 wide. You see the 11 up there. This is all for position, by the way.
it's for about ninth
Yeah.
on the
8th.
racetrack.
Very scattered bag of cars as they're up the racetrack. And oh boy. This is kind of fun to watch, actually.
Red's
See,
leading this whole group.
yep. Now they kind of get strung out. You see Kreutz actually has a run on the 11. Lots of cars going for position up here. See Red sliding up the track. His car is very tight on the short run at least. And here comes the 62.
First is gonna fill the hole. Right with a really wide arc. Can he get the exit off the corner?
Red's got a run on
Not
him.
quite. Even down the front straightaway. Royce got it that lap.
Looks like Red can maybe, just maybe, make his car work on the top right there. I think 62 is going to clear him down to 3, however.
Yeah, and 62 cleared him just now. Here comes the 74. Trying to capitalize on the situation.
See if Red can maybe cut down. No, his car is just really tight on the short run. Not sure why that is. Meanwhile, for the lead, this is the 91 looking for it on the 53. Trying to make the pass work. And here's the 22 who's a lap down. I think he's on fresher tires. Trying to unlap himself.
This is gonna get interesting.
Yeah. And remember, Biz is the first car 1 lap down. So, you know, if they're caution to come out right now, he get the free pass. But this is going to interfere with the leaders battle. If the 22 makes a move right here. As that whole skirmish between these cars for 8th has kind of settled down. But look at how tight the 11 is. Like, just off the corner.
Almost getting to the wall. Close to these corners.
And
That
he's
was
just
your peak on the
sliding up
45. Couldn't get there.
the track on the exit. Whatever they did to that car has not been it. As the 22 is now going to unlap himself. He got by the 91, and now he gets by the 53. So now 54 is the first car 1 lap down, and he's all the way back behind the 06. As the 16 is on really fresh tires. I think he's kind of off cycle, which is why he stayed out for so long. As they're going for position, see Jack losing a spot to his teammate. And the 76 trying to make a move on the 45. Kind of gets cut off there, and now will the 8 capitalize on it?
Koopa's also lurking herself back in here.
Yeah,
This fight.
goes back for a move on the 8. But still the 53 leading this race, you know, kind of from the get-go. Once he took the lead, he's just been in the lead for the rest of the time. Lap 60.
Not Hamlin fans also been with the 53 this entire time. Not quite been able to make the pass on any occasion. He's kind of sitting there. 34 as well, but he's a bit far from these two.
There's a pretty big gap to from 6th to 7th, about 4 seconds. That's from Jaden to Leo. And this battle is, remember how I said this battle kind of calmed down? It is not calmed down at all. These guys are still trying to fight each other with everything they got. 45 slides up the track. That's going to open the door for the 76. And this is going to get tied off of 4. Now 76 takes a spot. 45 is going to go backwards. And the 62 going for a move on the
62 looking on
48.
Leo. Last week's winner. Running pretty good today after a pretty bad situation.
Yeah, Leo pitted pretty early. So he might be on a bit older tires. That might be why he has a little bit less pace on the rest of these guys. As for the guy who finished second last week, Monster, he's been sitting around inside this top 20, kind of in the back of it, but just around P17. Now got passed for P18 by Noisy, who kind of got his strategy ruined. But he's been making passes left and right, trying to get back up there. He has a better car than everybody else, but he's got a whole lot of ground to make up.
Reminder, he also drove through this field once already in this race. He pitted very early. Went all the way to the back, drove his way up to about 8th place, and is now trying to fight his way back through this field again.
Looks like these lap cars unlapping themselves has really, it has really, split the gap between the 53 and the 91. Because now you see the 34.
The 34
actually,
got around the 91.
No, the 34 and the 12 are actually for position. Never mind. So wow, these guys both passed the 91, and the 34 might be looking for the lead here. Patrick slides up the track. The 34 looks like he's trying to take the race lead back away from the 53.
Patrick's been hard to pass all day. Gonna be a hard pass.
See a 34
16's kind of pushing the 12 up there.
Yeah, 16 obviously laps down. 3 laps down, in fact.
The 34, I'd wait here, wait, let the 16, and I'd use the 16 as a pick to pass this 53 car. He's almost under the 12 car.
He got loose off of 4 there.
Yeah.
Looks like the 91 has been falling off. He's lost a lot of pace.
I'm not quite sure what happened to him.
Yeah, he and the 53 pitted around the same time, but the 53 still at least keeping up with the 12 and the 34, but the 91 is just flat out falling off. As here's the 16 unlapping himself. That's the first car he has to go around. Now he's got to go around the 34.
Um, 16 here almost wasted no time up to the back bumper of this 34 car. He's even gonna get inside of the 34 car.
And I don't think Patrick's gonna
get the 53
this time. as he's didn't do the inside.
Patrick got to be careful here.
But look at this. This could
All the
be.
way up top.
He gets the
And
up
the
front. He's gonna keep the lead.
34 almost got there. Not quite though.
We're almost halfway, and we've only had one caution, which is on the first lap.
Next lap car interference is miles up the road in Funnel G Hump in the 35. So I think these guys will be okay to race this one out.
And the first car one lap down now is Ev, who is, you see him in the frame just with the black hood and the yellow roof right here in the 81. He's kind of had a bad day. Kind of think got some repairs after hitting the wall, and that sent him a lap down. But one caution could change his whole race.
63 car. He's back in the top 10 after that terrible strategy call by JBS Golf Racing.
Oh yeah, like we said. Oh, here's a pass for second as we're talking about that.
Ooh.
12 and the 34 going at it. And we're coming up to our halfway lap, lap 79.
And this is exactly what Patrick Starr wants to see. These two battling, wearing out their tires, wearing out their stuff, so that he can get away and drive off into the sunset for this race win.
You were talking about Noisy just entering the top 10. He passed the 7 and the 74. Both Johnny Benson.
And the 76. 76 has been strong all day, too.
Oh, but he's got the lapper, the 54, right in front of him. Now it looks like Patrick Starr's pulling away from the 12. I thought the 12 could challenge the 53, but I guess not.
Yeah, I think the 12 and the 34 kind of word their stuff out battling for second. The 91's kind of creeping back in the frame, too.
Oh, they
He's
go
found
top.
a bit more.
Patrick Starr's going to pit.
Patrick Starr's pitting.
This is for the lead temporarily.
Oh!
Big contact for the race
Big
lead.
slide out of the 34.
And they save it as we are just coming to halfway in just a lap from now. Oh, the 0-2 hard in the wall. Yeah, we
This
really
is
got
always a sketchy period.
During pit stops. And remember the 16, he's off cycle, so he's going to be very slow for the first few laps after, these guys come off pit road. You saw the 06 and the 06 was on pit road before the 53. This could be crucial here. The 53 getting his stop. As we're on lap 79, the leader is the 12. And once he crossed the line, it's going to be the halfway point. Or maybe not, because he's pitting. I think the 8's staying out. So, wait, who's the leader? Oh, 63's the leader.
63.
So, David Kreutz will lead us to the halfway. And here's the 53 just coming off pit road. He's got he might lose time from that. Slinky had to go to the bottom, check up, and come to pit road. As this is a hornet's nest back here.
Gaggle of cars. Oh my.
22's in the wall.
22's in the wall. They're all trying to get past the 16.
Oh, the 7.
Oh my Lord.
He's coming to pit road. But now the main worry is the 16, because we know the 16 is kind of... Oh, boy, that was contact on pit road.
And they lost a bunch of time from that.
Yeah.
That was in the whole gaggle of cars that were in a group all fighting for position.
Oh, Van Alst almost into the wall.
Oh,
the 63 up the track.
Oh, 63. He got hit by his teammate.
He's still out on the racetrack right now. He's still staying out. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's contact.
Oh. 63 saved it.
The 7 got
Sketchy
into him and he
situation here.
saved it. I think the 35's his teammate's just gonna let
I
him
think the
go to the
63
bottom
is
and
gonna,
pit.
yeah, he's gonna come out of pit road now. Pretty risky for him.
Oh, more contact.
Oh!
That's the 53 into the 15. I think the 15's a lap down, or not on the a lap car, at least.
I think the 15 or 53 might have maintained his lead here.
I
I'm not
think
quite
so.
sure where the
If it goes
06
well.
is.
He pitted before the 12 and the 34, and they're
Patrick
both behind.
Scars. Yeah, and Patrick got a huge gap to the 34 here.
With a lot of lap traffic in between, might I add. And you see it right here. 63 is finally coming off pit road, but I don't know if this strategy call was it. You know, his crew chief has just not been on it today. And he's got a very fast race car, too.
Yeah.
But to win a race, you need strategy, not just a fast car.
46 down to pit road. I think that will be the last
Oh,
stop
there's
for
16.
3 wide. Never
Yeah,
mind.
16. And here's the 48 back up into the top 10, I think. See where all this all sorts out. Yeah, this is yeah, he's in 8th right now, behind the 74.
This race has not calmed down since the green flag.
Exactly. We're almost
Action
getting
everywhere.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of close calls on this green flag run. A lot of action to watch everywhere in the racetrack. As here's Van Alst, who's been running, Colton Van Alst, who's been running, you know, kind of lower top 20 all race long, now up in a 10th. But that could come all undone once, because he's got the this 00 right in his back bumper.
I don't think the contact off pit road hurt the 00 and the 76 too bad.
Oh, but look at the
Oh, he's all the
63.
way back in 26. Ouch. That race team.
He's gotta drive through the field yet again. That's all he's got to do.
He's got to work another miracle.
He's already up to
he's
25th.
yeah, he's already starting to make that happen. But not the crew chief stay here for the
Yeah,
63 team.
he's gotta find a way past this 19, and he's gotta find a way past him soon.
Gonna look right now, actually. Down in the turn 3, he might not get there
Fast.
too. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. We might have 3 wide, right here. This is talk about being aggressive. That's an aggressive move at Rockingham. And
You
he
know
got both of them at the same time.
I'm still here
He
shopping.
knows
Oh,
he gotta go.
Newgarden won the IndyCar race, by the way.
Cool. Anywho, 53 still leading by 2 seconds. Got the 33 and the 98 right behind him. Some lap traffic. I think they're faster than them, and they might unlap themselves, which could cut the gap down. See the 91 actually on the 34's tail right here. Let's watch this 63 as he tries to charge through the field. He's up to 24th, now 23rd as he passes the 10. Still very early into the run, and a lot of cars for the 63 to pass.
Yeah, he knows he's got to drive like a madman, and he's doing it to get through this field. He knows he has to go. Maybe this is a planned thing. Maybe they're thinking that this is going to be a fuel mileage race, and them running along is how they're going to strategize to win this race, but we don't know.
Oh, wow. That was
Big move almost to the 5 to the inside.
5. think the 63. No, he's not going to take the inside.
16 also getting by these lead lap cars.
Yeah. 16 just pitted. As here's the 91 lighting the 34's back bumper up for second. You think this might if you're starting to think that this is the 53's race to lose right here, you know, we still have a whole over 50 over like 60 laps left. Just about. So a lot of things can happen in these last 60 laps. As here's a big group of cars right here.
Led by David Kurtz.
Yeah.
And Leo's a couple seconds up the road.
Boy, Exo is lighting up the 45's back bumper. And the 76 is down low. You see the 16 right here. Remember, he's on fresher tires, and the 23's going backwards. See the 16. Oh, the 76.
Oh my goodness.
And the 25 of Monster had to jam on the brake for that one. And he might have just grabbed his pants right there as he's going for the position now.
That Joe Henry.
Yeah.
Hendry, sorry.
Oh, 76 in the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he put all his eggs in one basket right there.
Oh boy. There's action everywhere in this racetrack, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's the fun thing about Rockingham. You're going to get action nearly everywhere, no matter where you look. Oh, the 21 looking for some room to work with the 25. As we go back up to the front, see if anything's changed. See, a 33 is still kind of stuck behind the 53, still trying to unlap himself. But this could also be crucial if these 3 lap cars go around him at a bad time. Because look at the 91. He's starting to kind of hunt the 53 down, as he did earlier in the race. But don't they? Let's see. I think they have one more stop, and then they might be able to make it to the end of the race. As here's this battle for 15th.
63's creeping into the frame here.
Where is he at? Oh, there he is. I think he's kind of struggled to get past, he's trying to struggle to get inside the top 20, but now he's right there.
Yeah, he's had a rough time this time around compared to the other 2.
76 almost in the wall again.
23 is looking on the run at 76.
And now it's 23's up the track, and here comes the 63. Oh, there's a bit of 46 and the 00. That was a very close call there. I feel like we're gonna get a wreck eventually with one of these, with one of these lap cars. It's just I don't know when it's gonna happen. Oh, look at the 91. He's under a second, but behind the leader now. With these lap cars still having to go around the 53. What, 55
It's
went way up the racetrack there.
it's easy to love this racetrack as a fan perspective, but as a driver perspective,
Yeah,
these guys are not liking each other right now.
it gets very scary sometimes. You know, a lot of close calls like these, but you know, the battle for the lead is heating up. I think the 91's in a very, very good spot right here, but the 53 is doing everything he can to not let these lappers get around him right now. Well, at
It's
least get to the
67.
inside. Because remember,
Yeah, if that 67 gets the inside of the fit,
we still got one more pit stop to go in this run. Lead the 91 going for a spot on the lapper, and the 53 is getting lots of bumps from the 67.
anyone's wasted no time. Here comes under the 67.
This is big right here.
67.
All four of these
Not
guys
quite
are
going to go to the
behind.
inside.
And now the 91's going for the spot again on the other lap car. So now, I think that's what Patrick Starr would rather want to see. But look at the 91. He's peeking to the inside for the lead. But I think the 53's clear. But I think this is what the 53 wanted to see, because these lap cars behind him are way faster, and they might try to go to the inside of the 91. That could send him way back.
91 wasted no time with those lap cars.
And now those lappers are battling. You know, that's a free
It's
pass
kind of
spot.
what the.
Oh, here we go.
He's
For
going to
the
look the
lead.
inside. Down
For
the
the lead.
inside.
Trying to
Cleared
dethrone the
him.
53, and he does.
He's 3 wide. 53 is.
And the 67 goes through the middle of that 3 wide, and Patrick Starr is stuck on the top. So now, if you're Patrick Starr, I think what you want to do now is get in the same position that 91 was just in. Just sit behind those lappers and wait for them to make a move on the leader, and then take the spot then and there.
But with the pace the 91's been running, I'm not quite sure the lappers are faster than him at the moment.
I think they're faster than both
He-
the leaders, but I think the 91's just got a better car than the 53 right now on this run. Yeah, here's the
67. He's going to go
67.
under the 91 here. The 53 is too far back though.
Let's see how much time the 91 loses here. Yeah, I agree with you, Joe Quan. I think the 53 is way too far back to have a chance here at retaking the lead.
And Patrick Starr, he let out too much of a cushion here. He expected those lap cars
Oh, we got a
to
car on pit
pounce
road.
on the
That's
90.
the
Ooh,
54.
Neon Rider. I think the 53 of Patrick Starr, he expected the lap cars to wait a little bit and then pounce on him. They went right away on him and Fan, and he's got too much of a cushion now. He's almost a second behind. Patrick Starr though, he might come to pit road early here.
Oh,
We
I
saw
think
this earlier out of
there he is.
we saw this earlier out of Patrick Starr. He comes to pit road very early. He's looking to take that lead back off of pit strategy.
Yep, and like I said earlier, this is the last thing he wants now is a yellow flag. You see Leo's on pit road as well. He just got done with his
You've
pit
seen
stop.
that
He did
too.
it before the 53. That could
He pitted with
potentially
Neon
put Leo
Rider.
in the top 5. It really could. I mean, Leo hasn't really had the fastest car all race out of everybody, but you know, this strategy could put him in the top 5 position.
91, if you're 91, you need to pit now.
Yeah.
There is no other option. You need to go with the 53. You
Where
need to
is he?
respond off of him. Is he on pit road?
No, he's not on pit road.
He is not on pit road. This is not a good sign for the 91.
No, it is not. Where is he now? He's still on the. I think he's he's on pit road now.
Oh, he's on pit road.
They came in 2 laps later. You know,
That 2 laps
I
is
don't think that's a
all
good
the
move.
difference.
I don't think that's a good move, like for track position wise. There you see the 53 going by, but you know the 53 could still get stuck in traffic. He's behind his teammate Joey Tartamella now.
35 kind of held up the 91 in his gun coming into his box too.
And the 9's just going to let his teammate go, as expected.
Koopa and Monster down on pit road. Monster's got a big shot tomorrow. He's
Really?
back in the Cup car.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
because we're filling in for the injured Outlaw. Outlaw suffered a horrible accident in Daytona, had a traumatic brain injury. He'll be out for 11 weeks. And, that gives Monster a big opportunity to fill in his seat in the Cup Series tomorrow and for the next 11 weeks. Could potentially for the rest of the season if he, has a high chance of making the chase. You just got to have a lot of really consistent races put together for him.
63 and Noisy is holding up
And
the 53 here. Patrick Star. He's coming to. Oh, I thought he was coming to pit road.
and there's gonna be people out there like, but isn't it too late? No, it's not. It's just the second race of the season, so Monster can catch up.
He can. He just needs a
We
really
saw
good
we
result
saw
out of him.
we saw Max Molina do it last year with Monster's seat. Ironically,
Yeah, the thing is,
Right.
Molina didn't really do much in that seat, not really get to a chase spot. But Monster, I think he's got an
It
equipment.
wasn't with Monster. It was the same situation. Did have Max Lane in it, but that was when he placed Dale Apache in the 17.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Monster's seat. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Oh, 91 is 3 wide. What is going on
wide with the
here?
lappers.
He did.
12 got ahead of him. 12 got ahead of 91.
Oh,
And the 34.
and no, the 34 is the 34 is ahead of the 53, but the 12 is
31st the
behind.
leader.
So the 34 now has the lead, and the
What
40
in the
Molina-
world?
right
12's
there.
held up.
Oh my goodness!
12's held up by the lap car.
Molina
3
did.
wide. Oh my God, what is this?
Oh,
12 is.
Doquan.
Yeah.
Molina did fill in for Monster, but that was season 8. But that was
in the wall.
Ooh.
that wasn't until like 5-6 races in.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, so now the
63 is off
34
pit
now has the
road.
lead. This is the race for the win potentially.
That was at the money stop.
Yeah, I think so. That might be the last stop, but they
mean-
have to run like 30-something laps. This could be a fuel mileage finish, actually.
I don't think JL Motorsports has ever won in the Shell Series.
As a 16,
Oh,
it's a
60
lot
got
of
big damage. What in the world?
What happened to him?
What happened to the 16? That is very big damage. Let's see right here. I think
He's been kind of in the way all
contact with
day.
David
Oh,
Croyd's
David
into the
Croyd's.
wall.
Oh.
I mean, they were able to keep it going, so no caution.
Yeah.
Croyd's,
Wow, that's
Croyd's
crazy.
didn't quite get that much damage off of it.
Oh boy.
That was a top 10 car.
Yeah.
Top 10 car relevant to the bottom 10 now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
He
my,
is
what is he
parked in the middle of
doing?
the racetrack. Now he's on pit road.
Yeah, he's coming to pit road now.
How have
I'll
we?
be right back.
Well, that was technically a wreck, but how have we not had a crash that has put us under caution in one of these green flag runs? Because this has just been crazy. Oh, it looks like the 34 is, he's starting to stretch the gap between him and Patrick Starr. But, one caution can change everything. And remember, this could be a fuel mileage race as well. Keep that in mind. But right now, this 53 does not have the pace to beat the 34, I don't believe. Coming to 30 to go. Here's the 9. He's a lap down. Looks like only 27 cars are in the lead lap now. But I don't know about you guys. Do you think this is going to be a fuel mileage finish? We've seen fuel mileage finishes.
I 100% do.
Could be.
I think we pitted way too early for it not to be a fuel mileage race.
As the 16's back on the racetrack. But here are the two leaders as the 34 continues to stretch the gap out almost 2 tenths per lap. These have been the top 2 cars to beat, along with the 91 and, the 12 and the 06. Well, the 06 just been running top 5 most of the race, not really contending for the lead, but the big 3 of this race have been the 34, the 53, and the 91, I believe.
Top 2, both rookies for this season, but Patrick Starr is still the veteran. He's been in this league the longest, so he know how he can get around. So if he can catch up, expect to see a good battle for the lead there.
Oh, we got 3 wide up here. Oh, and almost contact.
Oh,
That's Noisy, who's all the way back in 25th yet again. Still, this team has just seen no daylight today. He cuts through the middle of that 3 wide. Now goes for the position on the 76, but he gets blocked. And blocked really hard.
he's gonna go to the inside now though. Oh, he's still not there though.
There he is.
Oh, maybe he is. Oh, he's got his lap traffic teammate here, mixed advocate. He's blocking him.
I don't think any of those. No, none of those guys were position. Actually, yes, the 15 was for position. But the big question: will we see fuel mileage? I believe so. I'm with you guys. I think we will see fuel mileage in this finish.
If that's the case, who do you think stretch it out the longest out of the front 20?
I think we got to go all the way back to about where I think we got to go back to 24th. Noisy has been pitting the latest out of all these guys, in the pit cycle at least for the lead lap cars. I think if we were to have a fuel mileage finish and everybody were to pit, he'd be the guy that would be able to make it on fuel. But that's just an assumption. We really don't know. As this is a big wad of cars. You see the 25 looking for a spot on the 23. That's for 13th on the racetrack. Oh, and look at the might have tried to get back at the 62 right there. Remember, the 62 was the one who initiated the contact with the 16. And I don't think he was too happy about it. Kind of shoved him up the racetrack there.
Yeah, they did not show the 62 any mercy at all.
We've seen paybacks
Go by him.
before, just so you know. We've seen retaliations happen in the past.
And that caused 62 to drop back multiple positions, almost out of the top 20. I think maybe out of the top 20 now.
In 20th now. So right at the edge of the top 20. Leo's back down to 9th after the 00 passed him. And now Patrick Starr's getting some heat from lappers and the 91. So he could potentially lose second as well. This is his teammate, Joey Tartamello, looking to get his lap back. As the 91's going to go be aggressive with the lappers yet again, trying to do the same thing he did last time to get the lead before pit stops.
This is exactly what the 34 wants to see right now. 91 trying to find a way past 53. That's going to end up in them battling and wearing this stuff out. It'd be a great ending for the 34 car if that happens.
The 9 got such a run off the corner, though. Now he's going back to the inside.
The 9 car really wants that lap back in case we get a caution.
Yeah. I mean, he's in the free pass spot right now in 28 as he gives his teammate.
Oh!
And there he goes. I don't think he wanted to wait too much longer behind the 53. He might not wait that too long behind the 34 as well.
91. All that as an opportunity. He's peaking. Not quite gonna get it done though.
See the 48 of Leo loses a spot to the 10 or the 7 actually, I should say. They're running similar paint schemes. Oh, Leo.
3 wide.
Almost 3 wide. They are 3 wide now. No, they aren't.
A single fouled it out.
The 0-2 was not cutting any slack to the 48 there. His team. That's another teammate. So now 34 has about a 2-second lead on the 53 of Patrick Starr here. Oh, I think the 54
Uh-oh. Car on
here.
pit road.
Does he take
Uh-oh.
2 or does he take 4? That's the question.
He takes.
He take 4.
Looks like
He
4
took 4.
tires.
4. He's waiting a little bit extra time on pit road, though. I think that might be for damage.
This might not be over, boys.
If the 53
53's gonna stay out.
If the 53 pits early here, this could be a big game changer. Does Leo come in at least? I think Leo came in. Where is he? Where's
Yeah,
Leo? Leo came
I
in.
don't-
Leo came in. And the 91's passing the 53 here. This is for second. 53 still staying out. So is the 91. And the 12 hard into the wall.
Oh, 12 in a row. Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
that's a contender for the win too.
That's gonna kill his right side. And once he's on pit road, that car might get repaired. And if it gets repaired, then he's gonna drop way, way back.
They've got some hard contact with the wall, I think, too.
See, the 9 still trying
34
to
is
find
still
a way
staying out.
around the 34. Oh, he might give him a little nudge too. He does give him a little nudge.
Maybe a
Don't-
little more.
Still
Why do I
right in front.
feel like with every incident he gives, he's gonna turn into 34?
We've seen
Uh,
this. Oh,
So
Caution.
yellow?
caution.
Yeah, there is.
Caution.
Yellow is out.
Caution's
For
out.
what? For what? Where is it?
Oh, the 16 is blown up.
16. 16's
And
had a
this-
rough day, man.
This big.
Was it the?
Oh, it's
16's involved.
oh,
Is
it's
that
a
the
big wreck
34
down in
involved?
turn 2. Noisy's in it.
Boise!
Something happens.
So a big wreck, I believe, down in turn number 2 has put us
Noisy's-
under a second caution of the night, and this could go into overtime.
Terrible day for JBS Kalhoff Racing.
Let's take a look at what happened here. Oh my goodness! It all started with the 81 and a lot of other cars involved. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
81 also getting air.
So let's see what happened. Oh, the 81 gets turned by the 02 into the corner and slides back down into traffic, and the 16 clips him, and nowhere for the 5 and 32 to go. The pole sitter running in the top 15. And these cars just got absolutely destroyed. The 34 was
Oh! The
involved.
leader!
Oh my gosh.
34! We're gonna have a late
That is
race restart.
insane.
I think.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty hard
Oh.
contact.
Yeah.
That is pretty hard contact right there.
Seems to be fine though.
He seems to be kind of okay.
They're catching up to the pace car. I don't know what Patrick's doing.
This is gonna be interesting here with the late race restart.
Oh, I think the 62
And we
was
just had Pitters.
and are they gonna get going now? Not sure what's going on here.
They're waiting on the 63, maybe
Waiting on
15, 8.
quite a few.
Oh, 24 almost got hit.
Okay, I think now they're starting to go. Now, where's the pace car at? It's in turn 3 and 4, so
23.
these guys got to move. But now what do you do? Do you pit? Do you pit or you stay out?
Well, these front, you are opting to stay out here. Patrick Star, he stays out.
Yep, everybody. I think the whole top 10 is staying out. See a 24 trying to get his spot back in line.
Patrick Star is confident that he can make it.
24 is actually inside the top 10. And looks like Joey Tartamella is the free pass car. So I think as long as nobody pits, he'll get the wave around. We're going to do an extra pace lap here just to make sure. But this is huge. This is an absolute game changer right here. It really is.
It's a very interesting race now.
It's been a little bit since we've had overtime. So for those new watching, we do overtime a bit differently here in this league. There's only one green-white checkered attempt. Once the green flag is dropped for overtime, next flag would end the race.
Yep. You got that spot on. So only one green, white, checkered. And like you said, Connor, that would be the last restart. Next flag would end the race. So, if anything happens to the leader, if we get a big wreck and a caution comes out, it's race back to the line, back to the white flag.
Yep.
And then they pace the final lap under caution to end the race.
Is the 20 car lap down?
The 20?
Oh no, he's not. He's in
No,
third. When did the 20 and 62 get in the top 5? Oh, he had the pit stop.
Leo pitted. Now he's a lap down.
I'm not quite sure when the
Leo's 2 laps down, and we're gonna give the free pass to Joey here.
I'm not quite sure when this happened, but the 20 and the 62, they were kind of in the mid pack all day. Now they're in the top 5 here at the end of the race. I think this might have been just kind of luck.
Yeah, I think so as well. But I think we can say anything's about to happen right here once it comes down to it.
Anything is possible in the Fender Cup Series.
But Leo is not in front of the 34, and he is not in the free pass car, so he's not going to get his lap back, and which is pretty tragic because he was having an amazing day. Not fastest car, but he was running 8th, 9th, kind of the back half of the top 10 most of the race, but still, that was a lot of points on the line. But I think after this race, he's going to lose his points lead for sure.
He's coming off of a great high in Daytona, winning with that photo finish here with Monster. And it was a good race, to be honest, for Leo. Just kind of got unlucky.
So now, here we go. We're going to come to 1 to green here. And it's going to be a natural green white checker, which just means they're going to restart with 2 to go. So now the lead lap cars are going to go around the 48. And I guess the 19 as well.
That shook up the whole field. There's a bunch of new faces now in the top 10. Colton Van Alst, Kyle, Slinky. Those guys were kind of in the mid pack, but now they've got a real shot to win this race. With this yellow.
There goes the 9. He's the last car on the lead lap. So now, they got to go around Leo, I guess.
Here we go. Maybe.
Here we go. This
Run factor.
is it right here.
Here we go.
34, 91. You got the 20.
Will it be Ryan? Will it be Hamilton? You got guys like Kyler Sustra, David Kreutz, and Colton Van Olst waiting in the wings.
Here we go. Coming to the green flag. And if we get a caution before the white flag, we are going into green, white, checkered. Here we go.
Green.
Oh my
91
God!
with a great jump.
91. Gets an amazing restart. Here comes the 20.
Here comes Kyler Sustra to the bottom.
It's not over yet. Can they make it on fuel? That's the big question.
34 is clear for third.
They're going to see the white flag. The 91 takes it. White flag at
3
Rockingham.
wide in the back.
The 91 down the backstretch for the final time. I think he's got enough fuel to make it. Here they come.
We'll see it. We'll see if we can execute 3 or 4 perfectly. He does.
And off of turn 4, it's going to be Wolf Motorsports bringing the checkered flag. Hamilton fans going to win it at Rockingham. As we got one through the ground.
Oh!
And they are stacking up.
After the flag. Ooh!
Wow. What a finish.
Yeah, it is.
First career win for the second-year Shell driver. Hamilton fan, the 91.
It's also the first win for the 91 as a number.
Now let's take a look and see what happened after the checkered flag. We saw the 0-2 going through the grass. They were 4 wide off of turn 4. And they saw it bounced off each other. 0-2 got in the grass, and that's how his race finished in 34th. And he actually went back up and hit the 2 there. Not sure if he was kind of mad at him or something. I don't think they had anything happen earlier. So, but either way, the 91 has won here at Rockingham. I think when he got the good launch off the restart, then that's what pretty much did it for him. But wow, what a heartbreak for the 34. It looks like he had it won, but instead he's going to come home third. And look at how much that shook up this top 10. We saw in this top 10, there were guys that, were midfield cars, maybe like cars that ran outside the top 20 all day. But in the dying moments, they finished top 5 or top 10.
Patrick Starr, after dominating all day, finishes 10th. Disappointment for him.
Oh boy. So we're gonna get an interview with a few people. I'll start with Mr. Joe Hendry. So Monster, you were pretty much, running about 15th, maybe lower top 20 all day long, all night long, but you managed to get 12th in those dying moments. Just give me a recap of how your race went.
Well, our race, wasn't anything to write home about. A second at Daytona, I didn't think we'd struggle as bad as we did at the Rock today. It is what it is, result-wise. I mean, today wasn't really great. I mean, just near top 10. So, I mean, decent points day. I mean, we were second coming in. But I mean, congrats to Hamlin fan for the win. And good job to Kyler for getting a runner up for this 5-hour energy team. Second straight runner up of the season. We're doing quite a bit to start the season, and I'm proud of it.
But yeah, finishing 12th and having Leo having his struggles. Do you think this gives you the points lead after tonight?
I don't think we do. I mean, we fell behind quite a few of the stronger guys today. I mean, had that caution not come out, I think we definitely wouldn't have been close. I mean, if anything, I could see us still being top 5 in the standings. So, I mean, all in all, I'd still say pretty decent considering our race today.
Last question. Are you gonna have Joe Hendry on the car for more races?
Plan on it. Gonna be
awesome.
probably splitting.
No, go ahead. Continue.
I was gonna say, I do plan on having Joe Hendry on our car more. Obviously, believing in Joe Hendry is the answer to all life's problems, as to quote the man himself. But yeah, we'll have him on our car more. I mean, obviously, we're gonna be splitting with him and Velvet Sky starting next week. We'll have her on our car, splitting races between those two.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah, so not much else to say. I mean, spreading positivity on the racetrack. What more can I say?
Now, this is the last thing, but now for the Cup side, obviously there were the big news that Outlaw suffered a really bad injury from Daytona. You're going to be stepping into his number 8 Chevrolet tomorrow. What are your expectations? Do you expect to run well in the ICR car? I mean, I think it's brand new to you and brand new to a lot of guys, brand new to everybody, basically.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be quite the experience tomorrow. I mean, have been in a Cup car since Phoenix the last season. I mean, we did get a top 10 result there. I mean, obviously, being as experienced as I am, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm confident we can bring home a strong result in the number 8 car. I mean, obviously, as I said before on the social media after I heard the news, I mean, unfortunate circumstances for me to be getting back in the Cup car the way I am, but I mean, it's I'll do whatever it takes to help improve that 8 program. I know they've struggled a bit recent seasons outside of Outlaw's win last season. I mean, I'm obviously gonna try and do my best. Hopefully, win some races for Outlaw, and we'll try our best to contend. That's our plan.
All right, Mossy, thank you for your time.
Anytime, man.
All right, so I think that'll be a wrap. This is it for Shell Broadcasting for Rockingham. Congrats to Hamlin fan for bringing home the win, and I'm Thunder Michael Cormetis with Joquan Stewart in the booth. Glad to have you up here, Joquan, for tonight's race. It was a
Thanks
fun
for
one to
having me.
watch. Oh yeah, no problem. Congrats to the whole 91 team. This is a big win for them and a big win for Wolf Motorsports. And that'll be it. We'll see you next week at Atlanta. Have a good